Hey guys, Dynasty Warrior 6 here again with another Game Finds video. I know I said I would be back with Game Finds like usual. Sadly, there was just not a whole lot on Craigslist or really thrift stores or anything really. We did get some nice little hauls though, and we did get one Craigslist deal that worked out well. Guy showed up, gave us a deal, which was perfect. He arrived right, it was actually earlier than us there too a little bit. So, thankfully, we got some good stuff. I'll just kind of jump right back into it just to get started on it. We got a good stack of actually PS2 games for once. First game that I got from Joel and Dr. Reaper Zero, my buddies, they went to Lincoln City and they found like a huge antique mall, and Joel picked this up for me because he knew I needed it for my Tekken collection. It's not the Japanese import one, it's the regular US Tekken Tag one, black label. This cost him $6, but he owed me $6, so he thought, why not get this for me? A little higher than normal, I would have recommended him paying, but that's alright. A game that Jason picked up for like $3 recently, and he's a big fan of this series, is Robotech Battle Cry. Black label, nice and complete. One game that I took forever to clean because it had tons of stickers on it, and it's part of the Way of the Samurai series. It's like a kind of an offshoot, like a little side story. It's called Samurai Western. I've actually played it for a little bit, like for a good hour or so. It's interesting. It's a little like, if you ever played Shinobi on PlayStation 2, it plays like that. It's like that kind of style. So that's what you're wondering. Or Way of the Samurai, in a sense, too. But more like Shinobi, I think, on that one. I also picked up, sadly it did come with this kind of container, but I didn't really know that at the time, but that's alright. I picked up Romance of the Three Kingdoms 10. I already had this game actually with the regular stuff. So if anyone's interested in this game, it is up for trade. But if you're wanting it or not, but that's alright if you don't. But Romance of the Three Kingdoms 10. I picked up also Resident Evil Code Veronica Greatest Hits. This is not the one I bought originally was like the 15th or 10th anniversary edition. This is just regular Resident Evil Code Veronica Greatest Hits edition. So I was real happy to get this. And I'll tell you guys what I paid for the whole bundle, because the Tekken Tag was $6, but these games came in a Craigslist bundle deal. Also picked up from the kid, Oni, I can never say it right, so I'm not going to bother trying to, it's Onimusha Warlords, the first one, Greatest Hits, it is complete. Also picked up Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny, complete. And Onimusha 3, Demon Siege. The kid was willing to sell all three of them, plus the other games. And the last game that made the deal really worthwhile, and if you're a Dreamcast fan, and if you know a lot about Dreamcast games, you know this is kind of a rarer game. It's not substantially rare, it's probably like a $20, $25, even $30 game sometimes, if someone really is pushing it. But I picked up this game, it's called Evolution 2. It is complete, it's on Dreamcast. Evolution 1 was the real, supposed first official RPG, and this was the sequel to Evolution 1, was Evolution 2. The girl with the white hair and red eyes. This game can sell for $20, $25, or $30, so that made the whole deal worthwhile, and it was all these games all together for the Craigslist deal. All together it came to $35 for the whole stack of games. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 times 5 is 35, so around $4 a game. And this game alone is pretty rare. And then you go, of course, got the whole Onimusha series or whatever, Resident Evil. Those games alone right there make the value up instantly. So there we go. One Craigslist deal actually happened fairly easily with no hiccups or anything. Next step that I picked up, I'm trying to add, of course, to my handheld collection, so anything I can get is kind of cool if it's cheap or effective. Picked up Tech Deck Skateboarding for $2. I had change in my pocket, so I used all quarters, nickels, and dimes to buy this. So it didn't cost me any dollar bills, which is always nice. So $2 Game Boy game. Picked up a eBay lot for $7 or $8, including shipping and handling. I think shipping and handling was free. I can't remember. It might have been free or it might have been like real cheap. But I got 5 games for like $7, so basically like $1 or $2 a game, if that. They're all they're kind of crappy titles though. Bassmasters Classic. It is complete. There's only one game in here that isn't complete. Bassmasters Classic, though, is complete. RBI Baseball 93. There we go, with the poster, which is always nice to have. Makes it a little bit more complete. Frank Thomas Big Hurt Baseball. Complete. Bass Tournament of Champions. It's down there somewhere. Bass Tournament of Champions. And the last one that wasn't complete, and this is the one that was not, it was World Trophy Soccer. Damn, that was hard. But yep, this was the only one that wasn't complete. So that's it for the Sega Genesis games. I know not much there, and we got some okay rare titles. And there was a game I picked up just today. I just found out I found it yesterday, and I asked the guy to hold it for me at GameStop. Now I know most people are like, excuse me, most people are like, GameStop, what the hell? Well, this guy's is really hard to find in the wild. Even, it's brand new too. It was released like 2 weeks ago, and they just got like 2 copies in. So I picked up Warriors Orochi 3 on Xbox 360. I couldn't get it on PS3. No one had it on PS3. I would have preferred it, but currently my PS3 is broken, so it's probably best to get the 360. The cool thing is, if you guys can see that, Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, he's in the game. So is Anya from Dead or Alive, and so is Achilles from Warriors Legends of Troy, and so is Joan of Arc off of Bladestorm. They kind of have a huge crossover in this game finally for once. It's actually like a huge crossover. There's like 102 playable characters in this game. I have been looking for this game for the last week and a half, calling around all the GameStops, and the only people I knew who had it online was Amazon, and they had it in the United Kingdom. And I didn't want to order it from the UK and sit there for 2 weeks for it to go through customs. So I walked into GameStop at Washington Square Mall, it's in Beaverton, and they said, yeah, we've got it right now. And I was like, holy crap, can you hold one? And he's like, yeah. So Warriors Orochi 3, I haven't played it yet. I am going to play it right after I do this video. So hells yeah. So that's about it. There wasn't a whole lot. I spent $60 on this. That kind of hurt. When you spend $60 on one game, that's pretty expensive. We are working on getting the last bits of Comic-Con footage up on Jason's channel, Camman Jason's channel. Definitely check out his channel, guys. I'll leave a link at the bottom. We are working on getting the last little parts up. That's being a little difficult right now with our camera issues a little bit, but we're gonna get that straightened out. And then I cannot thank you guys enough for all the comments and support on the 200 sub contest. I know I've had a couple people ask, what's in the box, what's the prize? I'm like, I can't say, guys, I'm sorry, but I can't believe how many people have responded already. I've got so many entries already written down in my little book and stuff. I can thank you all for the video responses. I love your answers. I know it's tough without Sonic and Knuckles, or not Sonic and Knuckles, but Sonic in general. I know it's a lot tougher because you really got to think about it, because even I had to think about it a few times. Like, if I didn't have Sonic, what would my next game be on Sega? But anyways, thank you guys. I'm glad you checked out our next game finds if you did. It was a small haul, but we got some nice little things. So I'll see you guys next week.